Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Big Messy Bun, episode 47. I am super jacked for this episode because it is an episode that I get talked about. Like, people ask me about this one all the time. I bet you I get asked this question probably daily, if not daily, for sure, every second day. So it's about motivation. I get asked all the time, Katey, how are you so motivated? Blah, blah, blah. Listen, I am not motivated all the time. And I'm going to share with you a tool that I implemented in my dailiness about in the summer of 2020. So I've shared it a little bit on the podcast, but today I've decided to go deep dive because it can help in all areas of your life where you feel like you're putting something off. I often say to you, just start, just start, just start. But if you don't have the oomph to start and you're just thinking about the ideas over and over, and whatever it is, okay? So whatever the thing is, it might be maybe at work wanting to step up and ask for something at work, maybe in a relationship speaking up, maybe it's taking care of your health on a health journey, maybe it's to apply for a new job. I don't know what it is. Maybe you want to move somewhere and you think about it and you think about it and you think about it, but you're not taking those action steps. I'm going to share with you a hack that I use quite regularly, and I used it just this afternoon to do my workout. So I've been working out pretty consistently, I would say, for my whole life. Like since I was in my late teens, I started exercising, and I've really never stopped. Like it's something that I just do, but it's not something I always want to do. I have been running a business since I was in my early 20s. I've been self-employed, and when you are employed somewhere or self-employed, you still got to do the job, right? Like you got to put in the work. You got to put in whatever those pieces of work are. Maybe you're running a home. It doesn't matter what it is. This little hack is something that I use, and I learned it from one of my favorite podcasters out there, Mel Robbins. Yeah, I'm going to meet you, Mel. I just know I am. And I actually I have an Instagram conversation that I'm going to attach into one of my promo videos that I do when it comes to these podcasts that I sent Mel back in 2020 when I used this hack to be brave and end my marriage and to just stand up for myself and just begin that journey. And I also use this today when I didn't want to work out. And sometimes I use it when my house is a mess, my apartment's a mess, and I just don't want to do the thing, but I know it's going to feel good when I'm done. So this little hack is something that Mel Robbins developed kind of by fluke in her life, but she was at a really low point in her life. And she developed this little hack where she counts backwards from 5. And once you hit 1, you just have to get up and do the thing, whatever the thing is. So today I was sitting here and I was just not feeling like doing my workout. I was just enjoying sitting and scrolling and watching Netflix. Like I wasn't doing anything. And I knew I wanted to get my workout done, but I just kept thinking about it. And I then just was sitting there going, and I just did the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And so what it is you just start counting backwards from 5. And then when you hit 1, you go do the task that you've been thinking about that you're not doing. Whether it is cleaning your bathroom, whether it's putting away the dishes from the dishwasher, whatever it is, moving your laundry along up until, or something as big as having the bravery in a conversation, like to just go do that brave thing that you've been holding off on. Maybe it's to go hit send on an email where you're applying for a job or whatever the thing is. It's a tool. It's a motivational tool because motivation, oh, it's a funny thing. Motivation is only there when you're feeling motivated. Like that's the truth. Like if I'm not feeling super motivated to do whatever, I can't rely on motivation to be there on the days when I don't feel like getting up and doing life. Back in 2020, I relied on this 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, like just to get out of bed every single day. Like I went through months of not wanting to get up and do life, like months and months and months of it. And I still go through spells where I'm like, I don't feel like doing this today. And I just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 myself and get up and go. And so this is a tool that if you use it, think of a tool, okay? Think of a hammer. If you have a hammer and you need to put a nail into the wall, the tool only works if you use the tool. Like it only works if you hit the nail on the head, right? Like a hammer just laying around doesn't do its job until you go to whack the nail into the wall. Okay, maybe you have a lawnmower. It only works if you put it to use. Like tools are only as good when they're in use, when they're doing something with them. Life tools are the same thing. And so you have this little tool, this 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you can use it to get out of bed in the morning. You can use it when you're not feeling like the oomph to do your workout. And you can do it when you maybe have bookkeeping to do that you're putting off, whatever the thing is. And like we all have stuff that we're like, I'll do it later. I'll do it later. And later sometimes never comes around because you're waiting for motivation. And it's not always going to be with you. And this is also something back to what we were talking about last week. Like, I mean, we talk about this lots on the podcast, but no one's coming to do your life for you. Like nobody can do it. And it's kind of a beautiful thing because could you imagine if someone ran your life? That would suck ass. Like you want to be in the driver's seat. You want to be the one doing your life your way. And so when you start to realize that you've got these tools that you can put to use, all of a sudden the things that you've been putting off, like you start getting a little jazzed about it. And then on the days when you don't feel jazzed, you've got this tool. Like it's a little hack. It's a little something that you can pull out anywhere, anytime. Like literally anywhere. You know, I just can't believe the amount of times I've used it. I'll share with you guys a couple of stories because it's kind of fun. But so back in 2020, I just blurted out, like, can't live like this. I'm not going to get into details of that, but I will go ahead to when I decided to apply for a job at Tim Hortons. I just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 myself right at the computer. I was so nervous to apply for that job. And I just went online and I just did it and hit send. Like I just ripped the Band-Aid off. It's kind of like ripping the Band-Aid. You know, when you have a Band-Aid and you pull it slow. Oh no, it hurts. You just rip it and then it's so much better. I did it when I needed to get an apartment. I was, all these things, like all the things that when I applied for my job here in the community where I'm living now, I did the same thing. I was feeling nervous that morning. I was like, oh my God, all the things. And then I just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And once you just hit 1, think of a little kid. We do this when little kids are small, you want them to get ready to go somewhere and you start counting backwards. When I get to 1, you better have your shoes on or whatever. It's a number system that we use when we're children. And then it just sort of, I think it's embedded in us. And so when we hear it as an adult and use it as an adult, that trigger, when you hit 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, in Mel's case, she talks of it like a rocket. Like when you hit 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, a rocket ship, when you hit the rocket ship goes up after you hit 1 at NASA or wherever they shoot rockets out. But in your life, when you hit 1, you just get up, whether it's you put on your sneakers, you start getting ready to go do your workout, you go to the kitchen and you start making supper, whatever the thing is, you get home, you get tired, you just feel like, oh, I just don't feel like doing anything. And then you do this 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it's a way to it disrupts your thinking, you guys. So we get so down this rabbit hole of like, we can start scrolling. Like I'm just holding my phone up for those of you on audio. It's so easy to get lost in this scrolling and just wasting your time. And when you just put it down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go do the thing, whatever that thing is. And again, you can use it for anything, like anything. And then you start that momentum will then pick up after that. So you may not have motivation, but once you start taking those action steps, and you've got to take action, you're going to have to do it before you feel ready. Like, feeling ready, feeling motivated is kind of like the biggest lie that we're told. And like, a lot of people will say, I am a motivational speaker. I would say I'm more of a storyteller. I like to share real life stories and tips on how to make life hopefully healthier and happier for yourself. That's kind of what I love to do. I am motivating, possibly like in the moment, in the energy of it all. But when the class is over, or when the talk is over, or when the thing is over, when our time together is over, what are you going to use after that? Like, what are you going to do on the days when we're not together? You know, and I share that with audiences like, yeah, we're all jacked here. We're going to do all these changes. We're going to do all this stuff. Now what? Like, where do we go from here? And this is a tool that you can take and use, you know, when you're going to bed at night, like everything. Like, you could be like, okay, I'm just going to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, turn off the TV, go read my book, and go to bed. Get out of bed in the morning. Like, and you might feel like, oh my God, Katey, all I do is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 myself. Well, if you're not feeling motivated, I'd rather you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 yourself than just sit and do nothing to move the needle in your life. Like, you want to remain in the driver's seat. You want to be the one that's doing these things. And again, nobody's coming to do it for you. Nobody. You can hire out help, sure, if you want to get someone to do something for you. But when it comes to you, like you yourself, you're the only one that can do you for you. And so I find in my industry, like in wellness, I hear it all the time, Katey, I'm just not motivated. And I'm like, lots of times what I'll tell my clients is like, just get to class, like get there and like get the first few minutes under your belt. Usually once you get like 2, 3, 4 minutes in, especially if you are in a class with an instructor, like I do my best to pull you in as soon as you arrive to class. Like I am going to pull you. We're going to do this together. We're going to have a great workout together. We're going to have such a good time. We're going to feel so good. We're going to feel empowered. You're going to feel energized by it. But if you just sit and just think about going and like, yeah, I should probably go to class, or I should probably hit the gym, or I should probably, just quit shoulding all over yourself and start taking those action steps. And something that you can do on top of that is if exercise is your thing that you're working towards, have your stuff ready. So, if you're working out after work, have everything ready to go. Have your workout clothes ready, your sneakers ready, your water bottle ready, everything ready. Have your space prepared and ready for yourself. That you can get it ready ahead of time. Then when you come home and it's been a long day and you feel tired, oh, I don't feel like doing it, just put one foot in front of the other, like one foot in front of the other, and just see how that feels once that momentum kicks over. Now, we've been doing our 90-day challenge, you guys. We're about a month in now, right? Like we're hitting November here, and we're a month in, and some of you have been keeping up and sharing with me how it's going. I'd love to hear how things are going for you. I am keeping up with my reading. I did share with a friend, though, last week that I need to shift my reading from just before bed to a different time of day, because I tend to read at night when I'm already a little tired. So 2 things happen. 1, I'm not retaining the information as well. And 2, I doze off. And then I just kind of put myself to sleep, which isn't bad. It's a nice way to kind of drift off to sleep. However, I want to absorb what I'm reading. So I'm going to shift it and just do 15 minutes at another time of my day. But at least I've been keeping up so far with it, probably 6 out of 7 days. I'm not hitting every single day, but I'm hitting most of the days. So that's been really cool. Now, as far as this 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 goes, I would love to hear how you use this over the next few weeks. So we're starting it. You'll be getting this middle of the week. It's hump day today. It's like, It's Wednesday for you folks. And I know you know this little hack in podcast world. It is not Wednesday here for me. I'm recording on a Sunday night after I just finished having a workout, and I am now going to prep food for the week to get myself organized. I usually prep on Sundays and Wednesdays. Those are my kind of best days to prep for the rest of the, like, I prep tonight for the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I prep Wednesday for the weekend. So that's kind of been my routine. And so I'm going to be going to prep right away. And yeah, I didn't feel like doing my workout today, you guys. I really didn't. And as soon as I got my gym stuff on and I went into my gym and I put on a YouTube video, one of my own. So there's a few really great free workout videos, you guys, on my YouTube channel. So if you're like, oh, I want to work out, go find them. They're right there. You can access them and you can have a workout on me and let me know how it goes. So I want you to keep this little nugget in mind, because it is something that if you're feeling like you've been wanting to do the thing, maybe it's like all month you wanted to, start a wellness program or clean out a closet or catch up on the laundry or whatever the thing is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 yourself. And I'm telling you, I use it all the time, especially in situations that I'm a little bit dreading, like I'm a little nervous or that I'm just putting off. I do the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it's been so helpful. So I hope this one helps you guys today. It is midweek, you guys. This is your midweek pump up to kind of remind yourself that you are worth these changes that you're making in your life, and you're worth it. You are so worth the time, the effort, the energy that's required. And a little reminder that these are tools that you're going to use for the rest of your life. Like, we want you to be healthy and strong and independent. And so the more you can get that going now, maybe you're listening to this in your 20s or 30s, or maybe you're like me in your 50s or 60s, and you're like really getting that wellness bundle dialed in for yourself. It's such a beautiful thing to carry through. Maybe you're listening to this and you're like, Katey, I haven't done anything and I need to get started. I urge you to reach out. Our programming, you guys, it's just been, I just had a lady register for this month coming up. She used to come to class and she had some stuff going on for the last couple of years, and she's restarting this week. So excited to have her back. These classes, you can begin these classes any fitness level, and you can also carry through to any fitness level. So they're very challenging in a way that keeps people motivated, and I just use that word motivated, but keeps you engaged and excited for the next workout. And during the workout, you're very much challenged, but they're also able to do if you are brand new to exercise, or if it's been a long time and you feel like you're starting from scratch, you should reach out. So that's it for the Big Messy Bun, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I love bringing these to you. And this question I get asked so much. So I'm like, I got to do an episode on this one. So one more thing, if there's a topic that you'd like me to cover in the health and wellness kind of spectrum, let me know. I'd love to bring that to you. Whatever you guys are interested in, let me know. And we will chat with you next week on the Big Messy Bun.